So by the way guys, if you just tuned in, this is a friendly show match versus HalbyStarcraft. Well, it is not HalbyStarcraft, it is his friend Nebbish, which is actually a Master Terran, mid-eye master-ish. Not exactly sure, I didn't check him out. And we're doing a YouTube collab. He does educational content for Terran, among other things. I think I've seen a little bit of scrolls videos on his channel and some Let's Play SimCities and other stuff. So I wanted to do some cross promotion on YouTube with other YouTubers, and because networks, unless you're with GameStation, are pretty worthless at making collabs happen, surprisingly. So I have a feeling my sound is a little too loud, maybe I should also lower it. So I decided to reach out to a few other YouTubers, and Albi was one of the first to answer me. So at some point in time there might be other YouTubers. I know I was talking with Zerg Loco, you might know him, does educational content. So we're gonna commentate here, and after the game we're gonna analyze the replay and stuff. It's gonna be best of 3, so at least 2 games and 2 replay analysis. Like, I'll give him feedback on his play, and if he thinks there's things I could improve, then we can go ahead and let me know as well. Should probably scout here simply because you don't know if he's gonna cheese. We're going to open 2 gas because we want the option of being aggressive. I find that if you open with 2 gas, you can do a Nexus into Oracle, you can do a DT, and then Nexus, you can do Blink All-In. It leaves a lot more options. Of course, if you scout, usually there's no indicators that which All-In is better than whatever other All-In. Simply because most people open Reaper, and there's not much more information you can get outside of he's going Reaper, or he's all-inning, or we don't get to see anything because I scouted late. That's another, I think I'm gonna be suicidal. I mean, actually, like, the Marine would have probably came out by now. Oh. Well, so we got the first blood here. So I chrono 3 times my Nexus, not 4 times, because I want to be aggressive. But there's also the odds of him going for gasless expand, and then in which case being aggressive is actually not that good. So we might be very sad very shortly. I'm gonna make like 2 stalkers, and then we're gonna expand. That's sort of a late expand, but it gives us options. So we've got 2 on each gas. Oh, Jesus Christ. My dog. He intruded. My privacy. So, let's try to be aggressive. We got a second stalker to follow it up. Put this guy on gas. Now, we'll make a robo. Oh, so this is kind of a mistake by me. This is sort of a mistake by me, but it's not the end of the world. So here at least we got some map control. We know that he's going factory. Yeah, we know that he's going factory. It kind of sucks in this situation because we can be aggressive if it's not a factory. Like if he's going bile off of what he was doing, we can drop some sentries and etc. But in this situation, we can't do much. Actually, I want to try out being like really aggressive with immortals. Something I haven't tried enough. So I mean, it's not the best time to try out stuff in a show match where I want to guarantee you guys like builds that bring in results, but this immortal would be slightly supply block. Oh, I don't want him to see the immortal. I think he saw it. That's kind of bad. So here, I mean, I'm just gonna get a bunch of sentries and push with 2 immortals. If you went into tanks, that's actually kind of bad, now that I think of it. Oh, that could be good, actually. Or bad for this sentry. This force fields. Those force fields, oh god. They were, this. So at this point I don't plan on killing him, just more like doing a little bit of damage. Reinforce a bunch of bunkers, and then beyond that I can easily transition. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think he would have been safer with mines, is what he needed. Oh, I heard a mine bore. Yeah, not the best execution, but
Replay saved.
yeah. Well, oh, let's join in the call.
That's like the perfect time for an attack to come. Look at the army graph. Oops, that's not the army graph.
Yeah.
3K army at
Yeah.
what is that? Yeah, 10-minute 3K army, and Nick has 900.
Very tricky.
Did you spot my immortal when you scouted with your CV?
I did.
Yeah, we saw
the.
the all-in coming. We built bunkers, but Nick had
Wow.
a single racks with no add-on on it. There's nothing he could have done to stop that.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the build that Nick was going for was relying on a drop to keep you from attacking, and
Oh,
it didn't do the drop, so
Yes,
you just
exactly.
attacked.
I see.
Very, very good timing. So did you cut ropes for that, or did you just?
Oh yeah, cut. Like I made. Well, we can watch a replay. Host the replay and invite me.
Sure.
Invite me too.
Or I could host it if that's easier for
Oh,
you.
I got it.
Okay.
If I can. Name.
Give me the lobby host if you know what that is.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
That way I can control the speed. Be
Yep.
the all right. Be the player 1. All right. So yeah, I counted a couple probes, but not that much. Like by the time the game ended, I had my gas at my natural saturated, and I was starting to tech. But it is hard. But I think like if you cut the aliens for mines earlier, you can, because I didn't like bring an observer. Of course, if I do bring an observer, then it is kind of harder. But yeah, that's the downside of what you did. But like the thing is, people drop like a lot earlier than you did. You know, they do factory and they usually don't do aliens. They do like mines and then L-bats instead of aliens.
I was going for a very particular, like I was running Hellions to the right to do a run by to your natural, and I happened to see and kill one sentry.
Yeah.
So that's when I spotted it coming, but it's kind of too late because my medevac with Marines heading to your main was already halfway there.
I see.
And I just had the structure. I only had the 1-1-1, so. So yeah, you had, as Ben said, like the build is kind of reliant on you like spotting the expo, assuming I'm going to be safe with one bunker for a little while I do a drop. But
well, what most people do is they do one Reaper into a reactor. The thing is, if I'm being aggressive, you're gonna have a hard time putting down the bunker, and you're gonna have to build the command center on the high ground unless you don't mind the CV dying and delaying your command center.
Right.
And then at that point, they would have a reactor already on their factory, and they'd be building like 2 mines while getting an armory. So that's like the big difference. And you had the money for an armory, I believe. Yeah.
I could have, yeah. And I think, I mean, the next iteration, this is a build we've been exploring for maybe the past couple of days, and I think the next iteration is to do Hellbats and work Hellbats.
Yeah,
drop.
well, like the thing is, like aliens are really good, but we're talking on a map like Whirlwind. I can actually send you a replay of a Terran like really slapping me in the face with Hellbats and on Whirlwind, because you can bait a photon overcharge at the natural because it's so wide, and then you can unload in the main, and it's really aliens are a lot better in Whirlwind. But you know, I mean, after this point, so you saw my immortal with your SCV. I wanted to hide it, but I messed up.
That shouldn't have been a big warning sign, though. I mean, like, I just had 2 sentries. So, like, for me, that just says, okay, you're got an immortal. I know you're going robo, but like, I don't know if I would have been able to spot an all-in.
If you see like that early of an immortal, that means I sacrificed observer for an immortal. Like, either I'm worried of you're attacking, or I'm attacking myself. But in this case, like when I poked up your ramp, I knew that it was a factory, so I knew like I didn't need like an immortal to survive an attack, and then my beautiful force fields.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, from here it's just too late. I don't have the monies.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, like Marines without stim, that drop you wanted to do, it's not really like, even if you're gonna do well, no, okay, I can see like the benefits of your build. It's okay. It didn't turn out.
Yeah, I mean it works. It generally has worked pretty well. I mean, it's more the hitting 2 places at the same time.
Yeah, the Hellions kill stuff while the Marines distract them.
Right. It's usually I get one or the other. Sometimes if an observer spots it heading out, and you know the Protoss defends both at the same time, then it really gets shut down. But yeah, it's more of like a pre-stim timing while I get infrastructure up and get going. But
so Desiree, you didn't really cut probes at all until 8 minutes.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. You're right.
And this is only a single gateway.
Oh no,
they're above your.
Yeah, 3 gates. 3 gates run hobo when you want to be aggressive while continuing worker. If you really want to do an all-in, then you'll do 4 or 5 gates, and you'll stop probes. You see, like if you look at a worker tab, mules are 8. There are 4 workers per mules, so you're ahead like by like 11 workers.
A little bit.
Yeah. But it's just you gotta hold the front, and really like what lacks in your builds are the add-ons. Like, I know, like, you were caught off guard and, you know, oh my god, he's attacking, I'm stressed, but it's managing your add-ons better would help your build.
Well, the build was deliberately, like, a naked 1-1-1, like, no add-ons for a 1-1-1, and then getting infrastructure and add-ons while I'm pinning you with a drop.
Okay.
So it's fairly deliberate, it just was too late. Like, by the time you were coming, it was just, I didn't have enough to deal with it. So yeah, it's very much the weak point of this build, and, you know, I can't. It's the build, like, and I'm still experimenting.
Yeah, it takes time to figure out a build. Like You can almost make every build work, but like the little things you have to change to make every build work takes time in a lot of games. So, but no, I believe in you. What map do you want for game 2?
It doesn't matter to me. I would say nothing too big. I'm not good with the huge maps, but.
You want to play Delaric Watchtower?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you guys and see you guys after game 2.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. They're nice guys.